And it will be contested under a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first.
Bringing out to Jack there, bringing in the main event of tonight. Matty Wahlberg on 6 points, Jimmy Townsend on 4. Wahlberg needs a win here and he needs it bad.
Now, a little bird told me, Rose, that Jimmy Townsend did it pretty well on his exams.
Yes, he's done well, but you know, he's still
His way
using
to
those
the ring
schoolboy
from
ways.
Snots College, representing the prefects, Jimmy Townsend.
He's stitched his shirt back together there as well, Chris. A Generation Now show. I guess they don't have extras, and his shirt got ripped last round.
I think he got a distinction.
And his opponent.
A distinction in home economics. Do they still have home economics?
Yeah. I heard he's good at cooking class.
All right. Sanity is restored.
Here we go.
Now we're back in the elite class of PWA. And here is the lecturer himself, the 21st century success story,
Super Bowl, baby.
Matty Wahlberg.
Tom Brady. When I need a win, I win.
Someone really should tell him Tom Brady doesn't play for that team anymore.
It's in the Buccaneers now, correct?
No, you know what? No one tell him.
Hailing
Wahlberg.
from Summer Bay, the 21st century success story, Matty Wahlberg.
Matty Wahlberg, Chris, a lot has been talked about him in this tournament. We know he can win big tournaments just like Coliseum. He's got to be a huge threat heading into the season finale. But he needs a win here badly.
It's not badly, Rose. He just needs a win because if he doesn't get it, he's gone.
Listen, he needs it badly.
If he wins, he joins Troy and Rogers on 8 points, 1 point shy of Lyrebird Lucci, setting up a cataclysmic final round in Block B in our season finale.
It's going to be massive. If Wahlberg gets a win here, you've got 4 people contending.
I'd also like to issue an apology. That's the second time I've used the word cataclysmic during this episode.
Strong words, Chris. Oh, the circle game. He's caught him early. Wahlberg knows the rules. A free shot for Jimmy. The thing about Jimmy Townsend is, even though, like you said, he has graduated school, he's still holding on to a lot of his schoolboy ways. It seems to be the divide between him and Preston right now.
Well, it's what he knows, Rose, and a lot of people often say that school days were the best days of their lives.
Yeah. But what I've noticed about Jimmy in this tournament is that a lot of people in PWA have figured out his tricks. I feel like a lot of people know how to reverse the circle game now. There's a noogie.
Yep. They've got
Look at that, reversed. Reversed into blows. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like, the schoolboy's a whole different thing. No one kicks out of the schoolboy.
Sure. But, some of the other weapons in the arsenal, most people are wearing nipple guards now.
Yep. Well, except for Wahlberg.
Except for Wahlberg didn't get the memo.
Ow, that hurts. He's got massive nipples. Do you know this? Oh, there's the chop on Wahlberg.
By the way, I hope your school days were the best days of your life because you've got a pretty miserable existence right now.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I hated every minute of school. I despised it. I've never been happier than I am right now, which says a lot about me. You know why? Because guys that look like Wahlberg would beat me up every day. That's why.
With good reason.
And look at this. He's really incensed Jimmy here. Making fun of his schoolboy ways has kind of sent Jimmy wild here. He won't stop. Oh, look at that. He's caught him, though. Rolls through, and Wahlberg's a little surprised.
Oh, he likes it.
Yeah, that's what he wants. Take this a bit more seriously.
Well, he wants this sort of enthusiasm, energy, and application from members of Generation Now, Rose. It's almost a bit of master and pupil going on here.
It does. I feel like he's trying to maybe teach Jimmy a lesson here about taking this stuff a little bit more seriously. You've got to grow up at some point. And Wahlberg, so confident, so comfortable in these tournaments, but I'm surprised that he's only on 6 points. It says a lot about how good Wahlberg is, that I'm surprised about having 6 points in a tournament where he's faced people like Matt Rogers in huge blowout matches.
I have to say, there might have been a bit of shampoo and conditioner in Jimmy's Christmas stocking because that mane is looking lustrous.
Silky smooth.
Really good.
Is. Maybe he's born with it. Here's a pin by Matty. Kick out of 2 by Jimmy Townsend. As Wahlberg has been the leading voice in Generation Now all the way through the back end of 2020. It's the last time I'm going to bring up that year. Wahlberg telling Jimmy to fight here. Get back on your feet and throw the punches.
I have a unique description of 2020 for you, Rose.
Yeah, go on.
Unprecedented.
Unhinged. As Wahlberg's got Jimmy in a precarious spot here. Oh, is this a bit of Moretti?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's so bad at it. Oh, and Moretti's in the crowd. In the crowd applauding such creative offense.
They are aching to get their hands on each other, Rose, in a ring legitimately.
Well, Wahlberg wants his hands on Mick Moretti. Here's a pin, a kick out of 2 by Jimmy. Wahlberg wants his hands on Moretti. Moretti seems quite content and making Wahlberg work for it.
Let's not forget that Jimmy Townsend beat Jessica Troy last up, Rose, which was a surprise victory.
Yeah, it was.
And I think it created mixed emotions in Jimmy as well.
But this goes back to what Bonza was saying about... This goes back to what Bonza was saying about this generation now, people saying, complaining that they haven't been given anything. Matty Wahlberg, the Coliseum champion, complains he's not given enough. As Jimmy Townsend's trying to take control of Wahlberg here. Because we also remember Matt Wahlberg getting a win over Jessica Troy, if I remember it correctly. Other way around, Jessica Troy, excuse me.
Yet again, you don't remember it correctly, Rose.
All right, don't be mean. I'm fragile after Christmas, okay?
Yeah.
Again, here comes the jaw-jacking from Wahlberg.
Your games aren't going to work forever. Yeah,
Schoolboy games aren't going to work forever. That's right, I'm getting flashbacks to that match now with Jessica Troy. What a barnstormer.
It's turning a bit of a beatdown here, Rose, as Wahlberg lecturing with his fists.
An argument could
And
be
his
made.
boots.
An argument could be made as the Wrestler Merch 5-minute warning rings out that Wahlberg needs to stop focusing on other things like his contemporaries and focus on his own victories, and he'd have more points. I mean, who decided he's the leader?
You did, from what I can tell.
No, I didn't.
It seems like a democracy. There's very strong voices in Generation Now, and they're all heard. Be they Kingsley, Tough Stuff Ricky South, Sam Osborne.
And look at this.
Velocities.
Wahlberg asked for this. He said, show your heart. And this is what Jimmy Townsend is doing right here. Showing his heart. The guy has so much heart. He just needs to figure out where he stands in the ring. That was a hip toss neck breaker there by Jimmy Townsend. Very creative. Back to the nipples. Oh my God! A German nippleplex? I don't know what to call that. Into the butterfly suplex. Jimmy Townsend is on a roll here, Chris. Wahlberg's in trouble with the pin. And as we see, Jimmy Townsend has had some crazy victories in this tournament, beating Jack J. Bonza. If he can take out Bonza, he can take out Wahlberg. Oh, and there's the kick by Wahlberg that just stops that momentum. I stand corrected. Cameraman Ben there, very handsome locks as well on the outside, getting the great angles. Here's a pin. Maybe Jimmy and Ben share the Maybelline. He says game time. I think he's going for the posterizer. Oh, Jimmy was through into the schoolboy. It's over. Oh, he goes into the triangle choke. Oh, that is so smart by Wahlberg to quickly reverse that into a triangle choke. He knows no one kicks out of the schoolboy, and Jimmy almost had him right there. Here come the elbows. Jimmy Townsend is in a world of trouble now, as Wahlberg can just wrench back on this. Use gravity to choke the air out of Jimmy Townsend. He's waning as referee Xander checks, and that's it. Townsend is out.
He's the master innovator, Matty Wahlberg. He felt the schoolboy when locked in. He just reversed it into the triangle choke. He gets the 2 points he desires. He gets the 2 points he wanted. He got the 2 points he needed, Rose. Wahlberg remains alive in Block B.
I'm clutch too, right? I'm clutch.
As he looks over, Moretti sitting next to Bonza, his opponent in the season finale. The nations are there to watch. And Bonza singling the Napalm Thunder Driver there, like he's going to do that to Wahlberg next week and pull him out of this tournament. Wahlberg picks up Jimmy Townsend after that lesson.
Warm applause from his Generation Now teammates.
Jimmy Townsend, another valiant effort for him, but taking a bit of punishment there. Chris, as we see Jimmy make his way to the back, I've got to ask you, do you think he learned something in that match?
I think he's learned something all Premiership, Rose, and that is that he needs to evolve. The schoolboy ways, they have their limits.
Let's hear from Jimmy.